So I've been hovering around 1300 for weeks, and I keep thinking it was tactics that I was blundering my way back down. But I looked at my games, and that's not what's happening. I'm not losing because I'm playing badly. I mean, sometimes I'm playing badly, but I'm losing mainly because I'm playing not to lose. So every time I have this slightly risky move that could give me an advantage, I end up taking the safe option instead. Instead of playing my bishop all the way out, I just kind of like barely drop it above the king. And, today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try every single time I see a move that feels risky but looks good, I'm going to play it. And we will see what happens, right? So I'm going to play a 10-minute rapid game, and I'm going to be jumping in, and I'm going to be playing with the white pieces. And so I'm 1302. Now, 1302 is kind of like this spot right now where I typically would play really, really safe, Like, I do not want to lose this game. I don't want to find myself, back in the same situation. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go with my gut a little bit. And obviously, I'm going to try to play it safe, try to read some tactics, stuff like that. But I'm going to try, instead of just doing the absolute safest thing, I'm going to go with my gut and take a little bit more risks. And so we're going to try it out and see what happens, okay? Okay. So at this point, I know I want to develop my pieces. And instead of just bringing my bishop here, I'm going to go ahead and bring it here. That way it's, supporting my d-pawn and stuff like that. Okay, so here, yeah, I mean, I feel like the safe route is probably the best route. I mean, if I go here, he's just going to drop here. And then if I take, he'll take back. And so I am going to drop all the way back. I think there is a time to play it safe, right? And so here we go. Now, all right, so here's a good, obviously he is, well, this pawn is vulnerable. I mean, nobody's currently attacking it, but let's see. He's probably maybe thinking about this, maybe thinking about this. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that move, I guess, at this point. So I'm just going to keep developing my pieces, and I actually think I'm going to come here. That way, I kind of like that move just so that my knights are kind of defending each other. And also I'm bringing in another defender on this pawn. So he's definitely, I mean, I would say he's kind of playing it safe. Like, he hadn't even, started thinking about coming on my side of the board. I guess technically neither have I. And now is the time. Now is the time where I make a move. I push. I'm going to do something and see if we can make something happen, right? His king is currently still in the middle. He hasn't castled, though. I'm anticipating a castle in 3, 2, 1. Hey. All right, so he's got this pawn structure here, which, I could just go ahead and take. If I take, I mean, he might just take back, or I guess he could take back here. So I don't want to play hope chess and just take a stab at nothing. If I push here, takes. I don't think. I'm gonna go for it. Just apply a little bit of pressure on his knight. I mean, his knight doesn't have a lot of spaces to go. He basically has to go back here, which is great. And if he takes, like I said, I'll just kind of start trying to break things open in the middle, and just kind of go from there. All right, so now I feel like, do I want to push? I mean, if I push, he just takes my pawn. That's kind of pointless, right? If I take his pawn, he probably takes back, and I'm not going to do that just yet. So let's just go ahead and keep developing, and I mean, keep pushing pawns. Okay, and so what am I going to do here? maybe I'll just go, I think I'm going to go here so that I could get my knight here. And it feels like a pretty good little outpost to have my knight on. I also like this idea of just kind of attacking here, because he'll have to take back with this pawn, right? And so, I literally just blundered my knight. Did you guys see that I just blundered my knight? I didn't even notice it. He didn't notice it either. That's hilarious. So again, at my level, you can get away with some pretty gnarly blunders. And it happens. It works sometimes. It just works sometimes. So I'm still going to come here. And if, you know what? If he pushes, I'm just thinking I might actually just take here. And another idea is I take here. Let's see, I take, he takes. Okay. So let's see here. What do I want to do? I kind of want to get I'm going to do this. This attacks his rook, but actually more than that, it allows me to bring out my my queen. And I know you're watching this and you guys are like, man, you lost all credibility when you made that blunder. I apologize, everyone. I'm distracted. I have some people actually who just got to my house, and it's always a little awkward when you're out here talking to a screen, and then somebody shows up. But you know what? That's okay. So what I'm anticipating now is this. He can't make that move either. He will lose his rook. So, all right, that's a pretty good move. I'm thinking this move is coming, or even this. So in the meantime, how can I? Let's just go ahead and try to push and see if we can't somehow kick out his knight. Now he can't double push, because if he does that, all right. So clearly he's going to trade, and I'm probably actually thinking about taking back with this pawn, and then he'll have to move his knight. So if he takes here, I take back with my pawn. He has to move his knight. He might move here. I could push my pawn. Okay, so that's a pretty good move. If I take now, he takes back with his queen. But then I'm up a piece, right? And then I'm okay with trades. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to trade queens, and I'm going to win a bishop. And so now I'm up 2 pieces, and there's a very loud truck driving by. So even though I made a pretty gnarly blunder early on that he didn't see, thankfully my risk still kind of paid off at the end, right? Because I still went for it, and now he's trying to think, should I resign or should I keep playing? I know that's what he's thinking, because that's what I would be thinking. All right. Now I just trade off things. I'm perfectly okay to be trading, and that's just kind of what I'm going to do now at this point. So actually he didn't take, but I'm going to do this because I think that my knight is just like in pretty bad shape. Okay. I don't really know a way out of, like, I don't know how to keep my all right, let's think about this for a second. If I save my knight and I come here, what can he do? He can come here. I think it's okay. I think we're going to be fine. I can retreat all the way back here if I need to. So I'm up 7 points. This game is going well for me at this point, and I can't complain. All right. That was something. All right. I'm waiting for, I anticipate a resignation, a letter of resignation. And let's see if I can do it again. 3, 2, 1. Just kidding. All right. So no letter of resignation this time. And that's okay. All right. I don't want to, do all of the, I don't want to go all hope chest right now, but is it good? Let's do, let's just come here. I'm just going to go ahead and play it. Not safe, but not stupid either, right? So, all right. Well, that was dumb. I got my piece trapped. So, let's do this. This threatens a rook. Although if he takes, I have to take back first because otherwise he'll get 2 pieces. And then he's even close to promoting. I'm not worried. I am playing a little sloppy now. But I am up 11 points. So I'm just not that worried. All right, and so now I should be able, if we trade rooks here, that's actually for my benefit, right? Wait, I'm first going to go ahead and trade a rook because why not? And now, I mean, I can put him in check, win a pawn. I'm up 10 points. Hey, I will say, I would love for you guys to subscribe and follow along. If if you're paying attention, just subscribe and that'd be awesome. I am trying to decide what I want to do right now. What if I just move here for right now? Because he's protected, and then that might give me an opportunity. Okay, there's not really a way I could protect that guy except this. So, okay. What about this? And maybe I'll go ahead and drop this guy back. Push the pawn. He's protected by my knight. I mean my bishop. Unless he push, I take. Okay, so that's fine. That is completely fine. Now I'm at 12 points. I'm going to promote a queen at some point, probably very, very soon. And I'm going to go ahead and just bring my rook around here. All right, finally, a resignation. So we've got the sun pouring in. And all right, 79%, 0.5%. Not terrible. Let's review this. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So I'm not even sure what opening I ended up playing here, but it's kind of like a scotch, right? All right, he should have taken. He didn't. Again, I wanted to make sure I wasn't just playing so safe that I didn't take some risks. And man, isn't chess just like so much about knowing which risks to take? It did not like that move. It thinks I should have pushed my a pawn instead. That was a blunder. That was the blunder I knew. He could have just literally taken. He didn't see it because I didn't see it, and that's okay. All good things, all good things. So this did not like that either. It wanted me to take, probably because he could have given me a check. But, I mean, I was guarding this square, so I'm not really sure. And then at this point, I'm just trying to push and take, and we trade, and I win just using a tactic. When another PC doesn't decide he doesn't want to take, he starts just kind of playing reckless here. And yeah, from this point on, there was no crazy, like brilliant moves or anything like that. It was just kind of straightforward. But hey, at the end of the day, another W, rated 1310 as I continue to climb. Thanks for watching.